Yeah, constant use of your hands in gripping uh, every day, gripping things, twisting things, and of course, not being very careful along the way. You know, you get injured, you abuse yourself, but I always believe that your body heals, and so um, you know, it's a sacrifice which is not deliberate many times, but the work got to be done, and I'm not going to sacrifice time because of injury. You know, that's the way I looked at it. I mean, you know, there was ways you can deal with injury. You can put a band-aid on, you can bandage it, but your work must go on. And so that's why I guess my hands ended up the way it is. And I don't know when some of the things happen, but I have, you know, just hands that don't look proper um, to prove it. And but I gotta say they all work, not as well as it's supposed to, but I can still continue to do what I need to do, and it fits perfectly on a golf club. Even with my deformed hands, I can still grip a golf club properly because of the size of the grip. I have a larger grip than normal, and because of the grip that I use, the pinky finger that doesn't close all the way on my right hand doesn't have to close all the way because it goes on the finger of the other one right here. So everything else fits on it perfectly, and I can swing with no pain and enjoy the game. Well, find small, light things are very difficult to do. It's hard to sort out paper. It's hard to pick up small screws. It's hard to pick up small change from counters or the floor or the ground. The fingers have lost its how should I say it? You know, it's not as pliable and soft like it's supposed to be. It's more like a piece of, you know, dried up leather. Living in a country, we had to do everything with our hands. There was no instruments like today, so everything was by our hands. Firewood to carrying buckets of water to water plants, and even playing. We made our own toys, and so all that scars, that abuse, use and abuse along the way. I guess just this is just something that is evident of what I've been through. So it didn't end until, and right through my adult life, it didn't end, and up to today, it's still going on. And no matter how what do you call, deformed and sore and all that, it's still usable because I still have 10 of them. So I'm fortunate to have 10 of them, despite all the tools that I've used, dangerous tools, all that. There's so many bad cuts that I did have. I lost the tip of my thumb, about a quarter inch of this thumb. It looks exactly the same as the other one, but when I cut it off on my saw, I just took out my handkerchief, wrapped it with masking tape, and I worked the rest of the day. I didn't go to the doctor. But
gradually it grew back, and so it's just amazing. But that's the way it is. Just don't pay attention to whatever happens to you, and you just go on with life. If I could show in, or or if someone could get a glimpse of my life, a real compiled glimpse of my life and all the things that I was involved in, they would understand that my hands show that.